Wednesday, September 18th, and this is Citrus TV Now. I'm Moira Vaughan. Here are today's top stories. University Union announced a new lineup for Juice Jam last night, blaming the removal of the singer Party Next Door to unforeseen circumstances. Sunday's headliner is now rapper and songwriter Lil Tecca alongside Maisie Peters and Smino. University Union announced the switch in an Instagram post last night saying, quote, "We share your frustration with this news and we are putting all of our efforts into delivering the best experience for you that we can," end quote. And tonight, the Syracuse stage opens the 65th anniversary, showing the Second City sketch comedy performance is currently touring the country, stopping in Syracuse now until September 29th. The show will include skits from Second City alumni such as Tina Fey, Stephen Colbert, and more. Tickets can be found at syracusestage.org. The New York State Board of Elections in Albany released Tuesday evening that they received mail containing a suspicious substance. The delivery appears to be a part of a recent series of potentially threatening mail to other state election officials. The state board insists that they, quote, "immediately contacted law enforcement and temporarily evacuated the area. Law enforcement's investigation into the incident is ongoing," end quote. Now turning to the situation in the Middle East. According to officials in Lebanon, at least 9 people were killed and more than 300 injured after walkie-talkies exploded just hours ago. This is just one day after pager blasts across Lebanon killed at least 12 people. Yesterday's attack targeted the militant organization Hezbollah in an Israeli government operation. Hezbollah pledged retaliation against Israel, with the Lebanese government condemning the attack as, quote, "criminal Israeli aggression," end quote. A warning to our viewers that some of the following footage may be graphic or upsetting. And coming up after the break, environmental regulations delay the construction of the Micron plant. Stay with us.
Life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome. Prediabetes does. 1 in 3 adults has prediabetes, but with early diagnosis, prediabetes can be reversed. And you can change the outcome. Take the 1-minute prediabetes risk test today. Go to doihaveprediabetes.org.
From the university to Waverly Avenue, the National Veteran Resource Center is currently hosting a mental health summit focusing on veteran suicide prevention. Roughly 16% of suicides across the country are committed by veterans. Despite making up only 8% of the population, former Marine Mike Waldron is telling attendees of his story of overcoming trauma and how it led to the start of his veteran support nonprofit. The educational talk is ongoing and will end in an hour. And the clay Micron chip making plant has delayed construction yet again. Construction was originally set to begin last June, then was pushed to spring 2025, and now to November 2025. The Environmental Protection Agency issued a formal letter last month saying the project, quote, "may result in substantial and unacceptable impacts to aquatic resources of national importance." Federal agencies continue to criticize Micron on their lack of information regarding their plan to fill hundreds of acres of wetlands. And we've had some beautiful sunny skies this week, but let's bring in our weather anchor, Spencer Congel, to tell us if these warm days will continue or we'll be starting to see this fall weather. Spencer?
Moira, the warm days are going to be here for just a little bit longer. Today, 77, mostly cloudy. The sun is peeking out a little bit. As we move into tonight, things are going to cool down like we've seen for the past few weeks, down into those 60s. We're going to see a low of 57 degrees overnight. Now, as we look into the next 3 days, we've got some sun, we've got some clouds, but as you can see, the temperatures are going to start going down a little bit. We're starting at 83 tomorrow, and then we're going to be moving down to 77 on Saturday. And it will get even cooler as we move later into the weekend and into the beginning of next week. Now, that's all I have for you now. Stay tuned for Live at 6, where I'll have more on your full 5-day weather forecast. Moira, back to you.
That is all we have for you today on Citrus TV Now. For more, follow CitrusTV.